Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're going to learn what is Linux, what is a distribution, what is a desktop environment, and how to actually install Linux inside of a virtual box. Okay, so let's start by what is Linux. Linux is actually a whole family of operating systems. So Linux by itself is not an operating system, but the kernel used to make these operating systems. You can learn more about kernels in the video I've linked in the description below. I think it's from TechWiki, okay? The second thing you need to know, what is a Linux distribution? A Linux distribution is any operating system that has been made using the Linux kernel, okay? Third thing that we're going to tackle in our video is what is actually a desktop environment. A desktop environment actually is just the way that your distro looks. Okay, there are a few. There is GNOME, KDE, XFCE, LXDE. Okay, those are desktop environment for Linux operating systems. Okay, so each and every desktop environment has a usage case. KDE is beautiful, GNOME is actually very functional and practical. XFCE and LXDE are for low resource systems. And that's it for the desktop environment section. Okay, let's move to installing inside of Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, so what do you need to install Linux inside of VirtualBox? Okay, you actually need one simple thing is to activate the virtualization technology inside of your BIOS, which I am going to show you right now.
Okay guys, so once you've turned on your computer, what you want to do is to press the button that will guide you into the boot menu. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my laptop. Okay, and as you can see, and I'm pressing F9, and there I have the boot menu. Okay, so I can boot from EFI, which is my Windows installation, or boot from the hard drive of my laptop. Okay, what I want to do is to press F10 to go to the BIOS. Okay, press F10 to BIOS setup option. Okay, so clicking on F10 right now. F10. Okay, enter administration password. This is a password I have set up. Okay, what you want to do is go to system configuration. Okay, in system configuration, what you want to enable is this virtualization technology. Okay, make sure it's enabled as I have right here. Okay, once you've done once you have enabled that, you can do that by navigating to it with the arrow keys. Okay, with the arrow keys, press enter. Okay, and you either enable or disable the virtualization technology. Okay, and exit saving changes. I'm gonna discard because I haven't made any changes. Mine was already activated. Okay, and press enter.
Okay, so once you have enabled the virtualization technology and installed the Oracle VirtualBox, we can now start. Okay, what you want to do is just start your Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, I'm gonna delete my current installation of Maniaro because that's what I'm going for. I'm going to install Maniaro before your eyes. What you want to do is either click new or click Control and Command N for those who are using Mac. And you're gonna give it any name. Okay, name of install here of install. Okay, and now you're gonna come here and just choose the operating system that you are going for. We are not going to install Microsoft Windows. That's completely useless to install a Windows VirtualBox inside of Windows. Okay, what you want to do is type, you're gonna go to Linux, and inside of Linux you're gonna choose your operating system. Okay, if you have an Arch based operating system, select Arch Linux, select Debian if you have a Debian based distribution like Kali Linux. Most of you are going to do this with Kali Linux, I know that for sure. Uh, just choose Debian 64-bit or 32-bit depending on what you have downloaded. Fedora, that's for Red Hat installs, and Gentoo and Mandriva. Okay, I'm going to choose Linux Arch 64-bit and go with that. Okay, I'm gonna change the name to Maniaro. Okay, it auto detects by the way, so you may want to give it a name before you do the selection. Okay, and I'm gonna click next, and here you can choose how much RAM you're going to give to your machine. I'm gonna go with 2 gigs. 2 gigs is enough because I'm going to install the Monero XFCE version, which is, as I have previously mentioned, is towards low power or low resources systems. I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna leave this at default. Okay, I'm gonna give this 64 gigs, excuse me, and hit create. Okay, and now we have Monero virtual box. Okay, I'm going to start the medium. Okay, it's going to ask me to provide an ISO. I could have done that when we were doing the settings, but I'm just doing this the easy way. Okay, and click open and hit start. Okay, you choose the ISO and then click start. Pretty easy. Okay, it's gonna take some time to load, so don't mind that. Okay, I'm going just to choose the keyboard layout that suits my usage, and I'm going to boot Manjaro. Okay, you can do this with any distribution you like. Okay, it doesn't have to be Manjaro. Okay, I am going with Manjaro because I love Manjaro. I love Arch actually, but this one is easy to install. You guys can understand. Okay, and I click enter to boot the operating system. This is gonna take a while depending on your on the settings that you gave to your system. So never mind if it's slow, or just don't worry. Okay. As you can see, Monero is currently running. Okay, as you can see, Monero has already loaded. What you want to do is go right here to launch installer. Of course, this differs from one distribution to another. If you're gonna install Ubuntu, you're gonna have to click on something. I don't actually remember that very well, but I think you have to click something. Okay, this puts automatically right here on Monero. Okay, it's called Monero Hello. Okay, I'm gonna launch the installer. This is gonna be painfully slow for me, which is why I'm going to pause this video a few times. Okay, why it's gonna be slow? Because I am recording and using a virtual box at the same time. Okay, I'm just gonna click next. It's gonna ask me for my location. Of course, I am a little bit in this area. Okay, I'm gonna choose the keyboard. Your keyboard might differ from mine. Okay, don't follow me on this one. Okay, okay. Alright, next. Wow. So once you have choose your keyboard, you can do this. Erase the disk. This will delete all the data. We don't care because it's an empty disk. Okay, or you can just manually partition the machine. We're going to do the thing where it partition itself. Okay, you can choose to have swap or no swap. If you want to add swap, it's actually good to have swap because it will fasten things up. Swap is a partition that will act like a memory. Okay, so using your hard drive as your memory. Okay, so this is quite good in Linux. You can either choose to encrypt your system or not. I'm not gonna do that because it's already slow. Okay, next you're going to choose the users, of course. Enigma's PC, enigmatic. I'm going to, this is the name of the computer. I'm going to change it to enigmatic. Okay, gonna set up a really secure password. You don't want anybody to hack into this. Okay, use the same password. You can either choose the same password for your root account and your user account, which is the case I'm gonna do. Okay, click next. If you want a office suite, just go with Libre or Office or whatever. Okay, feel free to choose whatever you want. Okay, for me, I'm going with no office suite. Okay, I'm going to click next. It's gonna show me a little summary of what I have just chosen. I'm going to click install. It's gonna ask me if I want to install now. Of course I want to install now. Okay, and I hit install. Okay, now it's creating the files. Okay, as you can see, it's already in 20%. XFCE is really good for low resources systems. Either way, I am going to pause this video right here. I'm gonna get back to you once it has finished. Okay,
One eternity later.
ladies and gentlemen, we have booted in our recently installed operating system, and you can now start using it freely. Okay, so this was installed in Linux inside of VirtualBox. It was an introduction video into Linux actually. Okay, see you guys in the next time. Next video we're going to do how to boot Linux from a USB device. Okay, we're going to use whichever distro you guys suggest. I'm going to use that distribution and I'm going to boot from it live. Okay, it's not like I'm going to be live, it's just live boot. Okay, see you guys. Okay, bye bye.